Hello fellow YouTubers, Bear Prepper here. Today we're going to try to make milk chocolate from food storage. I have my whipping cream, honey, butter, and cocoa. What I've done was take a half a cup, and I call it the recipe of halves. A half a cup of whipping cream and a half a cup of honey, and I blend those together. Now I'm going to blend in the cocoa. And I want to try to get it smooth. Once I have that blended in, I'm going to blend in 1 cup of soft unsalted butter if you have it. I only have 1 unsalted and 1 salted softened. So I'm going to eliminate the salt that's in the recipe because it calls for 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 stick here probably has close to 1 teaspoon of salt in it. So now I'm going to blend those in until smooth. I gotta tell you, the 3 other attempts I made, not even close. This one is really amazing. If you look at the color of the spatula, see how dark it is? Compare that once it's beaten. So as you beat it, it lightens up and it turns to a milk chocolatey color, and it tastes amazing. So now I'm going to go ahead and press this into a mold, and we're going to make a chocolate bar. And then we're going to make something wonderful with that chocolate bar. So line some sort of tub with wax paper and toss your bar in. You can try to make it smooth like a regular chocolate bar, and once it starts to harden, you can score it, or you can score it now so that you can do it later. But I'm just going to put it in here and let it be what it may be and taste it. Man, now I might have whipped it a little too much. It's a little fluffier than a chocolate bar. Maybe as it sits it'll lighten up. So my daughter's going to taste it. What do you think?
I like it. It's fluffy, but it's pretty much like a chocolate bar.
Oh, so much better than the other 3 tries. My goodness. Alright, so we're going to let this harden up in the refrigerator for now, because I need to make it for my next recipe. I've got in here a half a cup of peanut butter, half of my chocolate, and we're going to make Reese's peanut butter cups. Now this is a recipe with an 8-ounce Hershey bar that I developed many years ago because I absolutely love Reese's peanut butter cups. So that's what we're going to make. And you want to use unsalted butter, 8 ounces of chocolate, and a half a cup of peanut butter, and you're going to melt that over a double boiler until it's smooth. Then we've also made up some peanut butter for the filling. Now the recipe for the peanut butter from food storage is 1 cup of peanut butter powder to 4 tablespoons of sugar to a half a cup of water. And you're going to take 1/2 cup of that peanut butter and use it with your chocolate and your stick of butter. The rest of it you're going to save for your filling of your Reese's peanut butter cups. Let me get this melted and then we'll come back and show you the rest of the steps. Alright, so we've melted our chocolate and our peanut butter and our butter together. So now what we're going to do is, I love these rubberized pans because it really pops out nice. So I'm going to take a spoon, a big spoon, and I'm going to pour probably 2 tablespoons of chocolate in each one. This will work better in the wintertime when you have cool evenings, if it's a SHTF situation, so that you can chill it down some so you can thicken the bottom. Because what you want to do is you want some of this to harden on the bottom so that it forms a nice base. And then you want to get the rest of it up over the sides with the peanut butter in the center. So in order to achieve that, you've got to get that hard base. And definitely much more than 8 ounces of chocolate. So let me get these in the refrigerator and get them to harden up some, and then we'll bring it back out and finish it up. Okay, so then you just drop in some peanut butter into your container and smush it down. You can heat up the peanut butter to melt it so it pours in, but that's really an unnecessary step. And then you spoon your chocolate peanut butter mix over the top. So that all the edges seal. And there you go. Put it in a cool place to harden up, and I'll show you the end results when it's hard. And voila, Reese's peanut butter cups. You know, these trays did not release as well as I would like. I ended up freezing them for a minute to get them to release. I just wanted to show you so you know I wasn't lying, but they're beautiful. And the one in the cup, I forgot to fill. But you see it releases really well. So I can't believe I did that, but you know that's got peanut butter in it, so it's really good. Alright, so let me cut one open before I pig out. And I'm going to cut the unfrozen one because I want to save these pretty ones for my family. Now, if you melt your peanut butter, it will come out a little more even. Whoops. Let me focus. I can't use the autofocus because it's really noisy. But there is the inside. And they are absolutely decadent. So wonderful. So now you don't have to go without milk chocolate if SHTF happens. I hope you enjoyed. And just so you know, this is my secret recipe. I was going to open up a restaurant and I was going to sell these. So you're very privileged to get this today. Blessings.